What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to another episode of our Liverpool FC Let's Play here in FM20. It's episode number 10. It's the biggest episode of the series so far. It is the Champions League quarter-final against our big rivals. It is against Manchester City. Yes, both legs coming your way today. It's going to be a tasty affair, put it that way. Yeah, you can see here, drizzly day at the Etihad, away from home for the first leg, which is nice. And, well, we've had a few games since you were last here to cover first, but I want to get through them quickly because there's meat and potatoes to these episodes. You don't care about the starter, unless maybe you do. We won against West Ham in the FA Cup. Danny Olmo with a goal and an assist, the man of the match performance. This guy, don't be deceived by the red arrows here. On the whole this year, he has improved a hell of a lot as a footballer. You can obviously see the new kind of overall progress graph. If we look at his actual graph here, you'll have to take my word for it. He has got better. He was man of the match there. And really, really good result against West Ham United. And then in the league, we've continued with our good defensive form that had kind of been lost a little bit over, the period of March, but we've started April well. We won 3-0 against Crystal Palace, Salah, Dybala and Fabinho with the goals, and then against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the 90th minute. Yes, we've had a lot of these last-minute goals. It was Dybala with it, and, well, what a player this guy has turned out to be. Brought in for 60 million smackers. You can see here, 13 goals, 4 assists, 6 player of the matches. I do feel like as of late he's slowed down just a little bit, but make no mistake whatsoever, he has been absolutely instrumental in how we played. And, well, I feel like between him and Haaland, you've kind of got two players fighting it out for signing of the year. Speaking of Haaland, you can see his determination has gone through the roof. He has continued to develop really well. Anyway, those are the games. In terms of how the league is now shaping up, we are currently 5 points ahead of Arsenal with 6 games left of the year. So I kind of feel like it's ours to lose. We have got a few tricky games coming up. You can see we've got Chelsea between the two Man City games. I am going to have to play a rotated team for that match because the Champions League takes priority in that sense. We have also got the FA Cup final, or rather semi-final against Chelsea. We might do that next episode. We'll see how we get on today. Today we're just going to do the Champions League game. I'm going to play the Chelsea game in the league off camera because, to be honest, we've done pretty well against Chelsea, if I remember correctly, in our previous meetings. You can see we beat them 2-1 there, and, hopefully we're going to be able to beat them relatively convincingly in the league, even with a rotated team. It's not going to be easy, but our rotated team has got very, very strong. I was kind of looking through our team. Since we've joined, we've brought in the likes of Olmo, Haaland, Suso. These players really add quality and depth to our team. I think that's been one of our key contributors towards our success this year in terms of being competitive in every single competition. We've played a ludicrous amount of matches, but when you actually look at kind of the games played, there's lots of players who have played a decent chunk of matches. You can see kind of our best 11 selection here at the top. But, below the usual suspects, players like Olmo and Wijnaldum have still chipped in with over 20 starts so far this year. It kind of gives you an idea of just how important they've been. Anyway, in terms of team news for today's game, of course, Robertson is out, as you saw at the start of the episode. We're also without Salah. He's going to be on the bench. I was told he could play at 75% condition. I'm not going to chance it. Suso, a big chance for him out on the right-hand side. It does mean that Henriks as well is going to come in and play left-back for us. In a little bit of team news, actually, Kiana Hoover, the youngster, we've promoted to the first team because I might well need to call upon him as a backup fullback with all the injuries we've got. He's actually developed really well, and next year he's probably going to be ready to sit and be kind of third choice at both left back and right back for us. Very excited for his future at the team. He has he's just developed really well in this first year. But anyway, enough about the kind of development waffle. We're here for the Champions League waffle, aren't we now? It's the first leg today. Of course, the second leg to follow, but we're away from home. Looking at their team, Aguero up front. He has 27 goals in all competitions. He's pretty good, isn't he, Sergio Aguero? The rest of their team, they've got De Bruyne and Silva with Fernandinho behind. Kind of a usual suspect team. For some reason, Cancelo doesn't have a face in my face pack. I feel like that's a weird error that I might just fix myself because it's annoying me. On the bench, they've got some good options as well. They've got Gabriel Jesus, Gundogan, who of course scored against us last episode. And, you can see the players there. It's Manchester City. They have a good team, don't they? And of course, if you've been watching the series religiously, which of course you have been, because you're here now, we've played them 2 times in the last 2 episodes. If I'd known we were going to get drawn against them in the Champions League, I perhaps would have played fewer games against them on camera. But of course, this is the big rivalry in English football, both in real life and in our Football Manager save. It is two teams battling it out. Now, they will have played each other yesterday at the time of you watching this episode. I'm recording this before that match has taken place, so I don't know what's happened. So I can't make any references to it. But of course, Liverpool are going to have won because I'm a biased Liverpool fan. So 9 points clear at the top of the league, or... okay, we're not so clear anymore. Either way, I'm hoping it's just a good football match for the neutral. I say that, no, I want the scrappiest 3 points ever. I'm not going to BS you. Anyway, let's hope we can get a result here as... Oh my word, Becca, what a save that is. Alisson just leaping like a salmon to pluck that away from the top corner. We are away from home here, so really just looking for an away goal, and if we could stay firm defensively, that would be great. Is that a tackle? I think that was a tackle. That was absolutely incredible by Henriks. He's been an unsung hero. How did we get him for like 5 or 6 million from Monaco? Genuinely, like, he's come in and he's just doing a job for us as kind of our backup player. Really can't sing his praises enough. He's been top quality for us. Anyway, Manchester City trying to build something here. De Bruyne still out wide, having taken the set piece. Passes it inside to Sterling, who might be able to get a shot away. Let's not let them have the long shot. Oh my word, Fabinho, what a tackle that is. Can we spring a counter? Suso, of course, replacing Salah today. Big boots to fill out on the right-hand side. Will he be able to do it for us? I mean, we've spent 36 million on him. You kind of hope he's going to be adequate backup, don't you, at that kind of cost. Manchester City spreading the ball well here. Find Bernardo Silva, who switches it across. Alexander-Arnold wins it. Now with Suso, options on ahead. Goes to Henderson, back with Suso. Trent offering that overlap on the right-hand side. Meanwhile, Mane Henriks waiting and raring to go on the left. And that is, well, for all the defensive praise I've given him, that is a misplaced pass by Henriks, which could cost us as Sterling is through. Alisson, can you stop it? He can't stop it. 17th goal of the season for Raheem Sterling. He's pretty lethal in front of goal. I feel like with how our season is currently going, where at least with 6 games left, we should be winning the league 5 points clear. With us being in the FA Cup semi-final and having won everything we've won, I want to do the clean sweep first year, but it's going to be so tough. This was like the one team I didn't want to get in the Champions League, Manchester City, because they are so good. My heart did sink a little bit last episode when we got drawn against them again, because they are just genuinely just an incredible squad in real life and in Football Manager, and they've caused us some problems this year. Anyway, I'm going to have a go at the players and tell them I expect something better. Dybala's not reacted particularly well, so I'm just going to give him and actually Van Dijk as well their own little team talks, their own little pep talks, try and get them a little bit better. You can see Henriks and Van Dijk are nervous. That's not what you want to hear from your players. We have got Salah on the bench. We could possibly bring him on if we wanted to. It's been a game without too many clear-cut chances thus far. Their players are looking frustrated by the team talk they've been given. I feel like with that in mind, we're going to make some changes here. Henderson's not had a good game at centre mid. Neither has either kind of player on either wing. I'm going to bring in Olmo and I'm going to bring in Salah. The Salah one is definitely a gamble. Oh, do I want to bring in Salah? Do I want to bring him in? You know what? I'm not because of the fitness, but I am going to take off Suso. We're going to bring in Olmo on the left, move Mane to the right, and then I'm going to bring in Haaland. I'm going to do it. It's the go-to change. We've done it a lot of times. Most of the time, it's paid off pretty big for us. Can the blonde Nordic beast up top for us come good again? That's going to be the dream. At 19 years old, his impact that he's had since he joined us can't be understated. We've really relied on him and Dybala to get late goals for us and kind of really crucial goals so far this year. They've been the difference makers. Let's see if they can do it again for us. Henriks. Options in the middle. Goes to Fabinho. Now with Dybala, who is dispossessed. Henderson doesn't make a tackle either. And now Aguero to Sterling, who finds himself in acres of space, cutting inside potentially. Slightly wayward effort there. Going to try and demand more from the players. Players looking focused after the talk is good, but immediately they have a throw in our half, which is a little scary. Although Dybala, what a run this is. He rides past one tackle. He hits it from range. It's just gone over. After Salah's goal last episode, where he ran from that kind of area, which if you missed, go check it out, and he scored it, I was kind of hoping he'd do the same again. Henriks has picked up a bruised shin. That is a problem, because we don't have a backup fullback on the bench. We're a little bit injury-stricken at fullback to the point where we don't have strength in depth. in that position. So I've got to hope that's nothing too major. It did say it was a bruised knee, I think. I've probably just got to chance it and hope he's okay. We can give him a break during the week when we play Chelsea in the league, so he's fit and raring to go. Unfortunately, Andy Robertson's season is probably done now. Olmo, what can you do? Trent Alexander-Arnold beats his man, crosses it in. Haaland can't quite get there. Falls to Henriks, who has a knock. What can he do? Dybala! We will take that. 2 of our new signings making the difference here. 10 minutes left. We get an away goal. It could prove crucial. Henriks at left back. You kind of wondered, what's he going to do? He's got a bit of a bruise on his knee, bless him. What's he going to do? He lays it to Dybala and just a little tucked away finish. Really nicely done by the Argentine monster for his 21st of the year. Could prove to be another crucial goal for us. Got one last sub if I want to make it. I'm going to take off Mane and bring in Salah just for the last 5 minutes. Hopefully Salah's minor injury that he picked up isn't going to be aggravated by this. But I don't know. I feel like it's worth just chancing him, giving him 5 minutes to have an impact. He's going to want to have it. He's going to be hungry. Olmo on the left. What can he do? He lays it off to Henriks. Options in the middle. Whips it in. Headed away. Only as far as Trent Alexander-Arnold, who wins the header. But now we've got to be wary. It is a 2v3 on the break for Manchester City. Sterling takes it round his man. Please don't finish it. Alisson, you monster. What a save that is to get a fingertips and just palm it over the crossbar in that one-on-one. Manchester City have had 4 clear-cut chances in this game. It would be fair to say they've been the better team, but we've kind of ridden through a storm, it feels like at this point. We just need to, you know, hold on for our lives. The storm, we're almost at the end of it. A matter of minutes left. I will take 1-1 in this first leg. An away goal, a crucial goal as well by Dybala. Very, very happy, boys, with that. Dybala picks up man of the match as a result of that goal. And that could prove crucial. You can see Henriks out for 1 to 3 days. We're going to rotate our team completely against Chelsea. It's a little bit risky. But even if we were to slip up, we would still be ahead of Arsenal if they were to win their game. We'd still be 2 points clear. You can see Arsenal's fixture congestion is as bad, if not worse, than ours. So maybe that can help us out a little bit. It's kind of interesting that a title race is being fought out by 2 teams with such hectic schedules. It's going to be a test, I feel like, of squad depth going into the end of this year. We've got plenty of football to be playing still. And we've already played so many matches. When you scroll through this, it's actually crazy how long this season has been, just because we've been competing on every single front. But anyway, guys, let's go forward. We've got 6 days to go till we take on Manchester City. Again, it's going to be at Anfield. It's going to be a big one. Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, so we are back here for the second leg against Man City. In the background, you can see the performance that we put in against Chelsea, our reserve team. I say reserve team. It's still a very strong team, but they went huge. A 4-0 win. All the goals coming in the first half, which was absolutely fantastic. 2 for Haaland, 2 for Wijnaldum as well, and Kiana Hoover getting a fantastic first start in the Premier League, playing right back, chipped in with an assist. And a really, really dominant display, which helps us out in the league massively and gives me some confidence that going into the FA Cup against Chelsea, we're still going to be looking pretty strong. Of course, Chelsea also competing in the Champions League, so I'm sure that the squad fatigue did play a factor, but hey-ho, you can only beat the team that is put in front of you. Anyway, speaking of teams in front of us, here we are. We're going to be taking on Man City in the second leg of the Champions League. Excited to get into this one. You can see, just looking at our team here, we're in very good shape. I am making a bold call here. Firmino has not played well in his last 5 games. We're going to give Haaland the start and see what the young Norwegian can do for us. Very excited by him. Mane has also been a little bit poor as of late. I have been considering bringing in Olmo, who has been good as of late. You can see he chipped in with some really good performances with goals and assist galores. But I think we're going to put some trust in Mane. We're going to keep some faith in him. I guess before we go into this game, we could just warn him about his recent form and say that we need him to step up. Maybe off the back of that, he will step up. That's the hope and the dreams. But yeah, in terms of the overall squad, still very, very good. Henriks is going to have to play left back. We are still a little bit short defensively. That to be expected, of course, with both Ballo-Touré and also Andy Robertson out injured, our kind of 2 first and I guess second choice left backs, really. Of course, We have got Reguilón joining us at the end of the year, who I'm very excited about. But man, what I would have done to have him now, to be honest, I probably would have paid, to have the immediate transfer after we agreed a pre-contract. But because he was on loan at Sevilla from Real Madrid, that couldn't be negotiated. Anyway, let's get into this massive game against Man City. We go in with a full-strength side. I will hope that we can put in the performance that we need to. Of course, 1-1, crucial away goal for us. Really, we just need to win on the night. That is the aim. And, well, Alexander-Arnold wins it at dangerous area to Salah. Oh, it's got to go in. It's got to go in. That is a golden opportunity within the first 10 minutes. A huge save by the keeper. And, well, yeah, he saved it. Big things expected from Haaland, of course. A lot of pressure on the young 19-year-old shoulders, really, up front. He's been superb for us, don't get me wrong. He has been banging in goals for fun. But whilst he has got a few in big games, a lot of them have come against slightly weaker opposition. He got hat-tricks against the likes of Sheffield United. But he impressed me in midweek against Chelsea when he scored 2, including 1 from the penalty spot. Hence his inclusion today. And well, we'll hope that he can come big for us. João Cancelo at right back, now inside to Bernardo Silva. We win the ball nicely. Now what can we do? Mo Salah lumps it forward for Haaland. He's clean through, one-on-one. Can he finish it? He can't. John Stones makes an absolutely humongous tackle there. 2 clear-cut chances early on and a half chance, but somehow we are yet to find the breakthrough that we really, really need to do in this kind of game when we're on top. I feel like games like this, they're going to be settled by the finest of margins. And when half chances come your way, you've got to try and take them. Henriks to whip it in. Henderson now with it. The pressure continues to build. Man City, despite having half of the possession, massively down on us in terms of shots. In fact, they are yet to have a shot, and we are on the offence. Again, ball whipped in. Could fall to Henderson here. It does. He spreads it wide to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Can he get the ball in? He does go to the back post. Mane's there! Let's go! Let's go! He scored a few of those kind of headers this season. Got a bit of deja vu as that hit the back of the net. I think he scored a similar one against Manchester United. And having been off the pace a little bit and having whispered a few words in his ears, he's come up with that bullet header. That is an absolutely incredible header. And we take an early lead that we very much deserve in this game, and we'll hope we can build off it. Haaland wins the header, falls to Salah. Nice build-up play here at the edge of the box. Alexander-Arnold to Henderson. Back with Trent here. What can he do? Options on ahead. He hits it. It hits the woodwork. And Manchester City, they hoof it away to safety. They are under siege right now on Manchester City. Trying to play it out from the back. We're going to look to press high and press hard. You can see Mendy now with the ball. Now with Raheem Sterling. Mendy continues to make that run down the line. Switch of play is on. Henriks, though, wins it. And Mane might have space to explore here. Fred through Dybala. Options on ahead still. Goes to Henriks. What can the German do? He crosses in. Haaland's there! Oh, he's headed it over. Oh, it's a golden, golden opportunity. I have maybe peaked my mic there, so I'm sorry, headphone users, but oh, it was such a great chance, a free header. Unfortunately, it just didn't quite work out for us. It's 2-1 still, and Haaland wins the ball here. A second before half-time could be huge. If we concede and it goes into the break at 1-1, we're going to be nervous, because, of course, at 1-1, Manchester City will know any goal results in us needing 2. The away goals could prove critical. Alexander-Arnold whips it in. Mane. Haaland's there. Hits the woodwork. We've hit the post again. What are we doing? Oh, it's been a painful season for the woodwork. It's 2-1 at the break. Well, I'm going to tell the players I'm not happy. Joe Gomez needs to be careful. Alexander-Arnold is struggling a little bit for fitness. We really do request a lot out of our defenders with our system. Unfortunately, with our current kind of injury situation, we don't have a fullback on the bench. I guess our best option would be maybe to move Joe Gomez to right back and then bring in Matip. But it's not an ideal solution, is it? Anyway, we're going to look to try and get a goal here. It's the hour mark already. This second half has not started quickly. Henriks, though, could he make something happen? Haaland heads it and it just narrowly goes over the bar. It's another good opportunity. I'm going to demand more from the players. Maybe I should look to make a change. Dybala's not been great, neither has Haaland. I'm going to make the call to take him off for Firmino. I know that won't be popular with everyone. I I'm going to bring in Fabinho and move him to right back and then take off Trent Alexander-Arnold. And I think we're going to move Henderson's defensive mid and then bring in Wijnaldum. Of course, Wijnaldum did bag a brace from midfield against Chelsea midweek, so maybe he can repeat that form here. But 15 minutes left. This is still all to play for. We have been rampant in this game. Despite not having as much of the ball when we have had it, we've created a lot. There's 5 minutes left. You'd feel like a goal now would help us massively. Salah hits the woodwork again. We've hit the post 3 times. He was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. There is 5 minutes left. Man City know a goal here could take it to extra time. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Mendy to Raheem Sterling. Edge of the box to Rodrigo, who hits it just wide. Man City have done nothing in this game going forward. If they were to somehow win this, it would be so undeserved. We have 1 minute left to hold on. We are going to hold on. It finishes 2-1. That is a really good performance. I know it's only 1-0 on the scoreline, but that could have been a drastically different game. We were much better. Much better. I've accidentally hit repeat the match. I don't want to watch the highlights again. I've already aged massively off them. We were dominant. We were rampant. We deserve it. 1-0 it finishes, and Guardiola knows it. We didn't deserve anything. We bullied them. We now get Inter in the semi-final, a game which you'd say we are favourites now to win in. That Champions League semi-final is going to be coming up fairly soon, I imagine. Yeah, the end of April, which I think is where I'll join you guys next time. It's going to be a massive episode again for us. Debatably an easier draw. Inter currently sit third in Serie A. Maybe, just maybe, we can get to the final again and win it again for a second year in a row. That has got to be the dream. Hopefully I see you guys next time. If you have enjoyed today's episode, do drop a like on it, guys. I will see you again soon. Take care. And yes, it is me, Jack. And I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.